Hello and welcome to a new video. So if you follow this channel, you should be familiar with this website, which is DuckDuckGo AI chat. And it enables you to talk with several AI models, as you see here, from the usual chatgpt to Llama and other models. But recently, this Duck AI has started to put some limits on the number of daily interactions, and they are limits by IP address. This is what I noticed. So even changing profile browser does not go around the limit. So this prompted me to research other local AI models to run with Ollama, but I mean like serious models, not like toy models. So I came along with these new Qwen 2.5 coder models. So it's written here, the latest series of code-specific Qwen models with significant improvements in code generation, code reasoning, code fixing. Okay, so I tried these ones again because I already tried them earlier. And okay, so if you go back here to the home page, okay, where there is a picture, okay, yeah, there is a README. But you have to click here on view all, and here you get the full list of the models with a different quantization and different model sizes as well. So I tried several of these, and of course if you start with the 1.5 billion models, the ones I tried replied me in Chinese, so they were pretty useless. And in the end, the one which worked better up until now is the 14 billion model. Okay, specifically this one, the one with the least quantization. Yes, it's not the base model, it's the instructor. Okay, because I had to look what all these words mean. Anyway, I tried this one, the instructor. Okay, this one here, Q2K. And in fact, here you can see all my tests I did with Alpaca, okay, which is this program here, which can run AI models via Ollama as well. Yeah, and some of them were pretty useless, such as the DeepSeek R1, because of all the reasoning it was doing, see? And I had to stop it here. So this is just a thinking phase. Then other models, yeah, I tried, as I said, the Qwen 2.5 coder with different sizes and quantizations. And this one was the one which was performing better quality-wise and also speed-wise, given the size of the model. So now we're going to see how to write a custom model file with some parameters in it to improve performance, quality-wise performance. So here I made a couple of them, and I started from the original model files, which you can get via Ollama, the command ollama.sh. Okay, here we're still using Ollama via Docker. I'll explain in a moment how to do it. Anyway, when you do ollama.sh and then you extract the model, okay, how the model was defined, you get something like this. Yeah, okay, the license is the long string here. And then I added a few things. So I changed the system prompt. So now it works like this. This model is specialized for coding assist in Python, Fast API, and Svelte. Okay. I gave him some directions. And then I added some other parameters here, which you can get from the Ollama model file reference. Okay, here they are all explained, each one what it means. But yeah, as it's written here in the comment, it means it will be a little bit less creative than the default. This model was named Python Fast API Svelte, etc., etc., Qwen 2.5, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is the base model, will be, of course, this one here. Then if you go down, there is another one. I'm not using this one, but you can do this procedure for all the models you want. You can create, let's say, fine-tuned models, but they're not fine-tuned. They are like, it's like you're giving some guidance to the model, okay, just to do a more specialized task. Okay, so these ones, I'll leave the link in a QR code and in the video description. Anyway, once you have your custom model file, then you need to load it in Ollama, and it will result as a separate model. Okay, so let's see now this the script. So as I said before, here we are still using Docker. In fact, you can see the Docker compose file here. And yeah, there's nothing really strange going on here. I have two volumes, one for the model files, I mean the real models, the binary stuff, okay? And the other one for the text files containing the model directives, the custom models, because Ollama needs to see them to be able to load them, needs to see them as files. So this is important if you want to add your custom models. Okay, then the rest, I think I explained them in a previous video, but yeah, I'll leave the link also for this Docker Compose file. It's pretty straightforward. There are some options to avoid the model being unloaded every 5 minutes. So this will keep the model in the RAM forever. So let's see model files. Okay, we have one file in the model files directory. Okay, and if you see, the file is exactly the one I showed you earlier. Then we have this ollama.sh script. Okay, let's see what happens when we run it. Okay, so we have an Ollama helper. Okay, this is a very simple script. It's dialog-based system. So I can upgrade all the models in one go. I can download the new models from the Ollama website or from Hugging Face if you put the full URL. It works, I tried. I can list all models, which I can do because it's yes, very fast. Once you run the command, it exits the script. So these are all the models I have at the moment in my Ollama instance. And then, of course, I can remove the model. Yeah, if I want, I can, for example, if I want to remove OpenCoder, I select it with the space bar. It's okay. Yeah, see, it deleted the model. So all these commands are going through the Docker Compose file. They're not using the REST API. So just to be clear, as I said, if I want to upgrade, I do like this. Now it will pull from ollama.com the manifest of each model and see if they need to be updated, but they don't need to be updated because I did this recently. Yeah, if you see the custom ones I created, of course, they're not being found because they're custom ones. So. And yeah, if I want to create a custom model, as I said, you need to put the file in the model files directory and then do like this. So if there is more than one file, it will appear here in a list. When you do OK, you put a name for the model, you put test. Okay, so now when we list our models, we have it here. Okay, so this is how this script works, and it's all done with the shell command. And if you want to download a model, you go here, then you go here to the Ollama website, you select the model you want. Okay, let's see. This one is a new model. Okay, it wasn't available until recently. I never saw this one, so maybe we can try it. Let's see here what we have. So maybe we can try this one, paste it here. Okay, this is interesting because I upgraded Ollama just today. So okay, so apparently yeah, there's a new update. So I'll perform it and see if this if it works. But I really updated very recently. So okay, yeah, if you see here, the latest Ollama image is from 15 hours ago, while the model is from 16. So this must be the reason, okay? And now we're going to try it again. Okay, download. As I said, it was... Okay, yeah, see, it's working now. While it's downloading that new Gemma model, we can see here I had a discussion, okay, here earlier, still with the Qwen coder. This software here is called tgpt, and it's similar, but I think it's better to Shell GPT, which I already reviewed in an older video recently. This one has several modes, just like Shell GPT, but it seems to work better. This is the multi-line version, so if you see here, I can add some text and some more text, okay, but to run the prompt, I do like this and Control D. Now it's going to load the model. Yeah, see, it's given that it's a 14 billion model on a CPU, it's not that bad. I mean, it's better, much better than I expected, and it works. Yeah, no, this is quite silly, but I tried it with real, to do some real work, and it is acceptable for the moment, even the speed. See, it takes just a second to do it. So this is real speed. I'm not changing. Okay, and now in a moment I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the command to run this terminal chat. Okay, so we quit with Control C. Okay, this is how it's done. Just ignore the second one. It's this one. So tgpt -m, which means multi-line. You need to do like this because it's a non-default URL. This one. This is not a local host. So you need to do provider OpenAI and then put the model name. So this is my custom model, the one I showed you before. The URL is this one. Okay, and it just works like that. Okay, so here it finished the Gemma 3N to download this model here. Okay, so we go back to our terminal here. Now I'm going to copy the command. Then, of course, you're going to change the model name with something else. So let's see the list. Okay, we need to use this exact name. Okay, let's see how much time it takes. Okay, let's try the same prompt here. Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't seem a duck to me. That's okay. It's interesting because this is a new model, so we can see. Okay, and then we have this one. Let's see what happens. Okay, not bad. Reactivity. Yeah, I'm not sure here what. I'm not sure here where the cat is, but yeah, I preferred this one. Yeah, this one was nice. Okay, so yeah, I showed you some things today. I hope they were useful, and of course I'll leave the links in the video description and in the QR codes along the video. See, here we have the two custom models and all the script code, the one with the dialogues. The Docker compose file is here. Then we also have a way to add authentication. If you want to expose Ollama to the internet, you can do that, but you need to add some kind of authentication, and I explained that in an earlier video. It's all for today, and if you find the video useful, as usual, put a thumbs up and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.